When you see the posters and flyers on campus, or you hear your peers discussing the vagina monologues, do you often hear giggling and witness others' shy or embarrassed reactions to the mention of the play?
Yes, I do.
These, among other more hostile retorts, are very common reactions to what has become one of the most celebrated women's movements in the United States. The vagina monologues and V-Day, the activist movement that surrounds it, are revered as one of the most influential activist movements of our time. To be so highly valued but still receive such open hostile response from such a vast majority of individuals can be quite confusing. Today I hope to provide information regarding the meaning and the methods of the vagina monologues and the V-Day movement that will first of all enlighten my peers about the movement and also dispel some of the myths about the play. As students at Eastern Kentucky University, we're faced with the challenge of being open-minded and learning about new areas of life that we have not previously considered. Today, I ask that you open your mind to the concepts and ideas of an activist movement that works worldwide to eradicate acts of violence against women and girls. I ask that you put aside any preconceived prejudice about the vagina monologues and dismiss any of your socialization that causes you to blush or snicker when someone says the word vagina, and simply listen to the information provided about this activist movement. Let's begin first by discussing the most common questions about the vagina monologues. What exactly are the vagina monologues? The Vagina Monologues is an episodic play that was written by Eve Ensler based on a series of interviews she conducted where she asked over 200 women to discuss openly different aspects of their sexuality, their sexual history, and any violent or traumatic sexual experiences they had ever encountered throughout their lives. The production has been staged internationally, and as a television version featuring Ensler was produced by cable TV channel HBO. The V-Day activist movement is a global movement to end violence against women and girls inspired by this play, The Vagina Monologues. In 1998, Ensler and others, including Willis Shallett, a producer of the West Side Theater production, launched V-Day, a global nonprofit organization that's raised over $50 million for women's anti-violence groups through benefits of the Vagina Monologues and other productions. Ensler has been quoted as saying, that it was women's reactions to the play that launched V-Day. After seeing the Vagina Monologues, women would line up afterwards to tell Eve their personal experiences, most often of sexual violence. Now that we've defined both what the Vagina Monologues and the V-Day activist movement are, let's discuss a bit more thoroughly how this play and activist movement are used to help combat violence against girls and women worldwide. The V-Day College Campaign and Community Campaign are the two different ways that the V-Day organization allows you to produce the Vagina Monologues. The V-Day College Campaign engages members of colleges and universities around the world to present benefit productions of the monologues, a memory, a monologue, a rant, and a prayer until the violence stops, any one of us, or what I want my words to do to you, all of which are productions that have been created by Eve Ensler for this movement. These campuses raise money and awareness to stop violence against women and girls. The V-Day Community Campaign invites communities around the world to present these same productions in an effort to also raise money and awareness to support the movement and to eradicate violence against women and girls. Each year, V-Day spotlights a particular group of women who are experiencing violence with the goal of raising awareness and funds to put a worldwide media spotlight on this area and to raise funds to aid the groups who are addressed in the spotlight piece. The 2010 spotlight piece focuses on women and girls of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Vagina Monologues at EKU each year is a production that benefits whatever spotlight the VM has set for the year, plus we also donate funds to local organizations. Each year the Women and Gender Studies program at EKU sponsors a group of performances, and those yearly performances are used to educate the campus community about the issues of violence against women and girls around the world and also in our own region. Every year, the Spotlight Monologue provides insight and education about a group of women that's subjected to violence. And the money and awareness raised each year by the Vagina Monologues is used to support the V-Day movement, which uses these resources to combat the violence against the girls that are featured in the Spotlight, as well as other groups around the world. In addition to the monetary support for the V-Day movement, the funds raised at the EKU performances are also used to support local organizations that combat violence against women and girls. For example, the 2010 performances will provide donations for both the Bluegrass Red Crisis Center and Hope's Wings Domestic Violence Shelter. Each of these organizations provides crucial services to our community, and the Vagina Monologues allows EKU to help support them. Today I have summarized the basic objectives of the Vagina Monologues and the V-Day activist movement, and the performances of the Vagina Monologues at EKU in hopes to bring a better understanding to our campus. The next time you're sitting in the lobby of your dorm and someone makes a comment about how the flyer for the Vagina Monologues is embarrassing, I hope you can draw on the information you have learned from this presentation and explain why they should not be embarrassed. I hope that you're able to go one step further and provide them with reason to be proud that our campus is putting forth an effort to help this movement thrive. Does anyone have any questions?
No, thank you, Marge.
Good job.